Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. And it's Makalele, steaming on goalwards.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Now that's well seen too. Messi. Great work on the overlap. Oh, important interception. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Shot at goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Ronaldo can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Makalele, he's shifting through the gears here. Vieira. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, they can break here. Albert Ferrer gets over and intercepts. And it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, played right into his path. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Messi. Belletti. Some good work on the right flank here. And there's green grass ahead of him. Romario. Can he latch on to this? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
England clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Griezmann. And it's Luis Suarez. No, it's not getting there. Vieira. And he's intervened well there. He shifted it to the flank. Ball driven towards... Terrific header! And he's done it!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. So your views on the first half?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Al Nassr leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Neymar. Number 7, Cristiano.
There's the start of the second half.
Number 30,
Al Nassr carrying a one-goal lead. Son Heung-min will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Now
Has a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Son Heung-min actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Son Heung-min. That's tidy. Neither of... Decent hit! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back page headlines there.
Looking for the runner. Neymar. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Beckham, the regular corner taker. Beckham plays it short, and it's Roberto Carlos. He's going for goal! Al Nassr have their third corner. Al Nassr get their fourth corner. Neymar tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. He's having a go! They're up to 5 corners now. Roberto Carlos goes short. Now the finish! It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
And that has been cut short.
Al Nassr are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone. Lowe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Some resolute defending there. Son Heung-min going face-to-face with his great rival. He's gone for goal! Loose ball now. Oh, it's fallen kindly here! Sticks it away! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Makaleli. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Shevchenko receives it in a good position here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Beckham. It's anyone's ball now. Now it's Beckham. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Out to the left it goes. Romario.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's heaved it away. Nicely weighted ball. He's played him through. Oh, this is a great position. And with that, the final whistle. Al Nassr are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. Beckham taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up? Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Al Nassr with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Belletti, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then. Puyol can get it clear. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Van Basten. And he's gone backward here. Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Out of play for a goal kick. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. Chance to shoot now! Tries a shot! He's delivered all right! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Nedved. And it's Lam. And here's Figo. Cleared without hesitation.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he finish? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 3 coming up. Tigres have the chance to go the other way. It's a sweet ball, that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Roberto Carlos. Good spot, he's seen the run. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Bigo in acres of space out wide. And now they can clear their lines. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, give it away! And he's managed to get free. Up he goes! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Neymar.
Here we go again.
Al Nassr can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing. Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Roberto Carlos. Bigo, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready.
He's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Araujo. Lam.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Deco. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just...
It's Son Heung-min!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Law.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Passes short and sharp.
Al Nassr really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Van Basten! Well, now it's a race. Oh, he's been caught napping. Schmeichel is there to take. Mbappe. Mbappe. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Big chance! Sticks it away! And this is getting better and better.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. 2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Roberto Carlos and the cutback. That's a decent clearance. And that will be the final act. Al Nassr were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Neymar. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Al Nassr have themselves a chance from the spot to open the scoring. And he's buried it, 1-0. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Mbappe, and he's running, hits one! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Works it forward, short changes him with that pass. Now it's Mbappe. Decent hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Has a go! It's loose now and they want to get it this time, surely! It's anyone's ball now. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Beckham. Albert Ferrer calmly anticipates. Makaleli. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe. Cruyff. Closing in on goal. Griezmann, a player who needs no introduction. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Griezmann. Got a shot away. Oh, super! It's Luis Suarez! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Al Nassr are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And no, that was never going to make it. Neymar. And here's Cruyff. Al Nassr heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. He can run onto that. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Looking for options for movement. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And that has been cleared. Mbappe. Cruyff. Now it's Beckham. Oh, good. And we've reached half-time.
Al Nassr are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Al Nassr in control at half-time, 2-0.
Substitutions taking place.
And the second half gets underway. Saliba. Schneider. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking for the run. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Law. Son Heung-min is a player who barely needs an invitation to... Good effort from distance. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Wow, look who's involved.
Al Nassr with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Albert Ferrer. Baresi.
The attendance for this match was 80,950.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to...
Vinicius Junior! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Deco. Son Heung-min. Oh, right place, right time. Albert Ferrer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Law. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And it's been taken short. Defending of the desperate variety. And that's been won straight back. It's Son Heung-min! And it's there! And they are cruising away. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Al Nassr find a position of real strength now. He won't be happy with that one. Al Nassr are closing in on a comfortable win. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Son Heung-min. Zaire Emery. And it's Schneider. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Al Nassr looking to pass their way through. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Schneider. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Mbappe! And it's in! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it.
And there goes the final whistle. Al Nassr can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Al Nassr definitely impressing me here.